And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What is that? 19, 53. Watch out, alert.
And a first carry now for Hyde. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Texans the 5th team in 2 years for Carlos Hyde, and picked up from the Chiefs on the final day of August this year following the season-ending injury to Lamar Miller. He's formed a nice little tandem with Duke Johnson. Carlos Hyde has. Hyde handling the rushing duties and the goal line work, and Johnson more of the pass catcher out of the backfield. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson. He's got Fuller, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Mike, 53.
From the 50, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check 53. Let's get it together, defense.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We're set. 19. Check 53, Mike. Bandit, go.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
This is it. 19. Get the down, you're coming.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Eagles.
On 2nd and 7. Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Get your set. 19. You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and the catch made by Hopkins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Motion.
Third down, Carlos Hyde. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson steps away to his left. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Check 52.
A give, the first man through, Gillespie of the fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
Turn up. Kill, turn up. Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll run for it with Hyde. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Down him, go. Out him, go. Down him, go.
They'll run for it. Hyde. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Hyde is denied down near the goal line. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Hey, Mike 7.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Play to win. Let's
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Watch the block, motion, block. 24. 53's the mark. 53, check 53. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
After the interception, here's Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Motion, motion, motion. Extreme. Extreme. 52. Alert. 52. Let's go, defense.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Stills, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Watson and the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, 74 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, orbit. Here, right here, 21 Mike. All day, just like that. Just like that. 4-3-57. Check, 41.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. From just shy of midfield, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. Sheds up. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 51 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson. Fells has it. Left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Here's Jackson. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
You draw Porter. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Sproles. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Howard, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Let's go, Fuller.
11 more yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, here's Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Short. 52. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
To the air yet again, Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Watson. With a catch made by Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Let's get it. Mike, go. So we got man.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
It's a turnover on down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw, Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
5-9. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. All right, T, let's check. All right, T. 41's the Mike. Check 41.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Done. 180. Hey, let's get in that hole. What's done?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Wentz on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, this is Howard. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better.